guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna and I am your favorite Cameroonian YouTuber based in Douala, Cameroon. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So for today's video, I am going to be talking about marriage. I'll be talking about the institution of marriage in a particular aspect, and it's about the whole support. The husband is the provider, the wife is the support system of the family. Okay, so this is a topic that keeps coming up and people have so much to say. So I was like, okay, let me give what I think about this. So you guys should let me know, do you agree with me, do you not agree with me? You know how it goes already here. We exchange information, we talk about things, we get to understand and all that. So if you would like to hear me give you my own opinion about the husband being the provider and the wife supporting the husband, keep watching. Before you start watching this video, I beg you, click on that subscribe button, because like I said, our goal for this year is to get to 10,000 subscribers. We are at 7k, so please, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Okay, so about this whole support thing, a lot of people in our society seem to use this particular thing from the Bible to just stand on it on all their arguments. A lot of women will just say, but even in the Bible it's written. You know the way we Africans are, the Bible is a big deal. We don't joke with the Bible. So people will just say, oh, even in the Bible it's written that the woman has to be the supporter while the husband is a provider. The man is a provider, so the man should do what he's supposed to do. And I'm just always like, okay, yes, I first of all hate people who use the Bible without properly understanding it, because sometimes I'm like, you people just use this because in our typical African society, if you just go ahead and say, even in the Bible says this, it's a way of just shutting people up, so people really cannot express what they think, because you're like, oh no, even in the Bible it says this, it says that. Okay, I've discovered that in our society today, a lot of people want to follow the gender rules, and they'll always use this particular thing like a bucket. No, even in the Bible it says that this, even in the Bible it says that. For this video purpose, I decided to go back to my dictionary and I'm like, let me look what provide means. Okay, and provide simply means to supply, to make available, right? So which means the husband of the family is supposed to be that person that makes things available for the family. What I noticed is a lot of us in our families, a lot of people, women seem to feel like when they say provider, it just has to end with finance. And it's not even about the women, even the men also feel like, oh, if I'm giving money, it means I am being the provider. It means that is what provision is all about. That's, oh, if I give money to my house, I can pay my rent, pay for food and all that. That makes me a provider. I'm sorry, to me, I don't feel like that is all about the provider. Like the definition says, it is to make available, okay, to supply, to produce. So as a head of the house, as the man in the house, it's not just about being the provider. Doesn't mean, oh, you provide money. No. You talk about the Bible all the time. There's nowhere in the Bible that said the man is the financial provider while the woman is the moral support. Like, it says provide, which means you are the one. You have to make available finances. Obviously, you have to make love available, care, protection. That is the role of the father. It's not all about finance, because we have a lot of men who provide financially, but that's it. They give money and that's it. There's no other thing they're actually adding, like, oh yeah, I've given money, so me giving the money, it doesn't matter. I'm the provider, I have provided. But I don't feel so. A lot of men will say crazy things like, now woman, the whole house, yeah, my own work is to go and give her the money. She's going to buy, she's going to take care of the house, she's going to do this, she's going to do that. I am the provider. What provision is money. I don't think that being a provider means you only have to give money. There is a lot more when it comes to you being a provider. You have to be providing a safe space, providing all the needs of the children, providing happiness in the house. So, like, you are the supply of that. So when you being a man, you sit there, you're like, now woman, the whole house. I don't know what you're thinking, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. Moving to the woman, they say the woman is the support, and a lot of women feel like, oh, when they say the woman is the support, it means that me being the support, I have to how can I put this? My own support is moral support, that he should go and bring the money. My own support is, oh, I'll wash the plates, I'll take care of the children. That's my own support. No. Support does not say in anywhere in the Bible. I keep going back to the Bible because that is where that is what a lot of people like to use. There does not say in anywhere in the Bible that, oh no, the man is going to provide. And when you say provision, we mean money. And for the woman is going to support. And when we say support, it means moral and all that. We are the ones who have decided to just come up with these things to make it work for us the way we work. It works. And to an extent, I really don't blame people, because if you look at from back in the day, that's how things have been done. That's what we grew up to. The man is the one that goes, looks for work, comes back, makes money, comes, the woman takes care of the house. So we just decided to assume that, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. But who says that is how it's supposed to be? For me, when they say a woman is support, it doesn't matter. It means that you could as well support even financially, because support does not mean only morally and all that. You can support financially, you can support by taking care of the house, you can support but in every single way. That is why I keep saying, for me, when it comes to marriage, it's about people coming together and understanding the concept, understanding each other, understanding how they can blend as one to support each other. That's how I see it. Because a lot of women will go out there and be like, no, I should take care of the house, I should pay house rent. The man has his own job. Like, that's the man's work to do. He should pay for it. You want me to do, I've actually had people who have said things like, you want me to do what is the man's job? No. And guys, I'll not even come here and pretend, I always peel it hot. That is how I used to feel. Like, no, there are certain things that is the man that is supposed to do. I feel like men are different, everybody is different, so you have to know your man. If you look at it and you see that, oh, this is the kind of man that maybe if I pay for this or I do this, it's going to hurt him, it's going to make him to feel like, oh, he's not man enough, you want to let him do those things. But if you are in a situation where you know that this man is understanding, you both are in that place where you know that you can do this, there's nothing like, oh, it's only the man that pays the house rent, it's only the man that gives money for food. It's only the man that gives money for food. I cannot take food in my house. Yeah, it's only the man that does this, it's only the man that does that. No, because when you start putting it like that, I don't feel like you're the adequate support. And when they say support could still mean you could still be richer than your husband and you take care of a higher part. What matters at the end of the day is you're supporting him. But some women will make it seem like, no, for me to support him, he has to be doing 80%, 90%, 95%, and then my own support is 50%, my own support is 5%, my own support is a little part. I don't agree with that. I feel like support is support. If I've asked women sometimes, women who are like, no, you have to leave your man to do what men are supposed to do. So I always ask this question and I'll throw it back to you guys. If you are a woman and your husband is the breadwinner and something happens, your husband is going through a hard time and you are making money, what will you do? Are you going to do those things? Like, will you pay the house rent, pay for food, pay for all the things, or you're going to keep your money? Like, no, the man's position is the man's position. I cannot hinder his position. I'm going to leave it till when this man has enough money on him to pay the house rent and do these things that I'll do. Because a lot of us seem to speak from the perspective is, no, my husband now has a job, we're comfortable, everything is fine. But look at it the other way. What if tomorrow that man does not have money? Are you still going to say that same thing that you're saying now, that, oh no, the man is the provider, he should provide for his family, he should do what he has to do for his family? Are you going to do the same thing? Because I feel like a lot of us don't look at it that way. We always talk easily and say a lot of things because we find ourselves in the position where the man can provide. What if you find yourself in a position where a man cannot provide? Some women will go ahead and say, oh, you cannot get married to a man that does not have money, you have to get married to a man that can take care of his family, he has to be able to provide for his family. Yeah, granted, obviously a man is supposed to be able to take care of his family. But what if people have gotten married before and things happen? We all know that things happen and the man loses all of his money. What then is going to be, how are you going to handle that situation? Are you going to be like, no, you are the man, go and steal, beg, borrow, steal, do whatever, but I cannot help you, or I cannot do any of these things because it's not my job, it's your job to do it? So that is what I think. I don't know whether I'm really passing my message properly in this video, but what I'm just trying to say is we should stop the thing that we constantly say provider, because a lot of women, when they say provider, they simply just mean that this man is providing finances. So the man could just be giving money and he is not actually a provider because he is not supplying all the good things that he's supposed to supply to his family, like bringing them happiness, taking care, providing a stable home and all that for his children. A lot of people feel like provision has to do with money. I keep saying it's not about money. It can never be about money, because you could still pay your rent, do everything, but you're not in a happy home. So you have failed as a provider, because for you to be a provider, you have to provide every single thing your family needs, and every single thing is not always in money form. You need stability, there's so much that a provider has to provide. And also when it comes into the support, women too for me. I feel like they should stop thinking always about, oh, when it comes to support, it means that yes, so I'm supporting morally. If a man is not in need of moral support, a lot of women out there, a lot of women decide to give just moral support, whether they have jobs or they don't have jobs. A lot of women prefer to always stick on the moral support part. They'll be like, no, is the man is the provider, so he should go and provide. Excuse me, sometimes a man does not need just moral support. Oh, I'm there for you, I'll do this for you, I'll give you my body, I'll love you, I'll be there for you. No, sometimes the man also needs financial support. What do you do then when you see that your provider is in need of financial support?
So when I was editing this video, I just noticed that I did not do justice. I spoke a lot more of women supporting men, but I did not talk of men providing support for women as well. Okay, so when I say the man's role is to provide, it's one of the things that you're also supposed to provide is provide support. Yeah, so you have to provide support for the woman. You have to support her, be it in the house chores, be it in any other thing that she has to do. You have to support the woman, because a lot of men just feel like provide is only money, provide has nothing to do with the house chores or other things that the woman might need you to do. No, you have to provide. Provide means provide finance, provide support as well, which means that what the man's role is actually a two-in-one thing. Okay, so you're supposed to provide for the house, for the family financially, and then you're also supposed to provide support. You're also supposed to provide care. You're also supposed to provide love. You get? So that is it. Don't sit now and be like, oh no, because I'm the man, the main thing that I'm supposed to do is to provide money, and then the other parts can suffer, or the other parts can take care of itself. No. Being a man, you have to provide. When they say provider does not go, it's not one directional, it's a tree with many branches. The same as when it comes to support for women, it's not, oh, support means clean the house, cook, do this, my husband should pay all the bills, my husband should do everything. No, when I say the woman has to support, yes, support has to do with supporting the provider to do his job. Does that make sense? Like you're basically standing there for the provider. Oh, if the provider is lacking here, you cover here. If he's lacking there, you cover here. That is the support I'm talking about. That is the support. When they say you're supposed to is the support, it doesn't mean that you're there moral support. Yeah, go boy, yeah, go and get all the money, baby. Yeah. He comes, you eat, you sit, and you're like, okay, everybody, if you people decide that you want to do gender roles, the man gives money, the woman cooks, that's what works for you. But I don't want you to start taking parts of the Bible to say, no, did you not see that in the Bible they did like this? Did you not see that in the Bible they did like that?
That is why I keep saying it. You want to also look for something to do so that you can also support your provider. Support does not mean, oh, I cook in the house, I wash the plates, I do this, I do that. Supporting your partner goes a long way. It goes beyond all those things. It goes to a lot more. You get? It goes to a lot more. Are you there for them when they need certain things? Like, oh, are you there? Because a lot of us will just be going way. So guys, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you think that providing is a lot more than financial provision of money for your rent and all that? Or you feel that provision, when they say the man is a provider, it means that he's supposed to be the one to do everything financially in his house? Because that's how a lot of people make it seem. Does it mean that he's supposed to be the one to do everything financially? The woman is not supposed to do anything, because in the Bible it said, oh, you're the provider, and then they say the woman should support. And also when it comes to support, what do you think? Do you think that support means morally with chores and all that, or it means you can also support the man financially? I feel like a lot of us are following the things that happened back in the day, because it's kind of a culture that the woman will stay home and take care of the kids, and then the man will go out there and make money. So a lot of us are still living in those times, but we want things to be working. Like, how can I explain? A lot of us are living in the 1920s, but still to an extent we want things to be in the 2022 way. Like, pick a fight. If you want to live like the people in the back in the days, don't make any money, woman, stay home, cook, clean, wash, don't hustle, just stay, and the man will provide everything. Okay, you support him by cleaning and washing. But if you are trying to, in these days 2022, I'm more woke, I'm more this, you want to come to my side. Okay, anyway guys, that is it for this video. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm making any sense? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? What do you disagree with? Let's talk more. You guys know how this goes. Let's talk more. If there's something you want me to talk about, I am asking you now to just drop it in the comment section. I will definitely make out time and see if I can do a video on it. Thank you very much for watching. Before you go, do not forget to click on that subscribe button if you really enjoyed it, please. So click on the like button. That's how I know that you like this type of content. I have a lot of people writing in the comment section saying, oh, can we like this type of content, but I don't know, did you like it? Please, if you did not like, kindly like the video. It's going to go a whole long way to help me. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I am going to see you on my next one. Love you guys. Bye.